I'm Steph Hodge with BoardGameGeek, here with Aaron Dill of Gale Force 9, and today we are looking at Vault of Dragons. Yes?
Yeah, so Vault of Dragons is our new board game based on the upcoming Wizards of the Coast Dragon Heist campaign. But what we've done is taken the core story of the campaign and flipped it around such that you're not the noble adventurers, but each player is playing as one of 4 villainous factions in the city.
Oh, exciting.
So each of which has their own motivations to try to capture the Vault of Dragons, to be the first to claim the hidden hoard of gold dragons, guarded by a gold dragon.
Of course. You need to have the dragon guarding it.
Absolutely. So we were curious to kind of try to take it from the other angle and be hiring your followers to go out into the city to do your bidding rather than being a single adventuring party. And that's what you do when you're playing the campaign. When you're playing the board game, you're doing something else.
Okay, very good.
Looking at it from a different angle.
That's exciting. So what are we doing in this game to try and get all the treasure?
So at the start of the game, the location of the Vault of Dragons is hidden. So your first goal is to reveal the location of the vault. To do that, you're going to need to discover secrets in and around the city of Waterdeep. You can do that by visiting Mert the Moneylender at his mansion and buying secrets from him. You can discover secrets in the dungeons. You may be able to pull secrets out of the magic item deck as you collect magic items in your exploits. It's one of the magic item cards. Lots of recognizable, fun magic items in there. And so at core, what you're doing is you're sending your followers out into the city to take and hold locations, and take advantage of some of the actions on the locations. You have to roll a die there? Yeah, so Mist Shore is a kind of a rambling, dangerous part of town that you don't want to stick around in for too long.
Doesn't look like it.
So
yeah.
These are the casualty dice that determine how many followers are going to be killed in any given encounter. So one of the things that's neat, each location on the bottom of the location here has an action that you can take, but it also has a reward if you hold that location at the end of the round.
Oh,
so
excellent.
you're both competing to be the first to reach a location and take advantage of that location's action. But then after that, it still matters which locations you hold, because at the end of the game,
bonuses.
At the end of the game round, you'll take those rewards from each location. And one of the things that's my favorite parts of the game that has nothing to do with gameplay, but I love looking at the cards. The cards.
It is beautiful.
The cards all have 100% original illustrations on all of the location tiles, done by a really talented artist. And they're also all double-sided, so you get twice the illustrated goodness. And there are lots of places that you've seen or read about.
So it's going to be a different game every time.
It's going to be lots of variety.
Yeah.
Lots of places you've seen in your past D&D adventures, you've read about in D&D novels, and a lot of places that haven't been illustrated before. So it's fun to see those come to life, whether or not it's the Skullport gambling parlor or the Curiosity Shop that has a stuffed beholder behind the counter. A lot of fun places to visit.
Okay, cool. And is this available or is it coming out?
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Okay.
We're shooting for September. So it's
right,
about wrapped up and coming on its way to us.
That is exciting news. And is there a price point?
$50.
$50, yep. Great. And
one more day to.
Looks like 4 players.
2 to 4 players.
2 to 4 players.
2 to 4 players. Takes about 15-20 minminutes to learn. I'd say, based on teaching people at the show all day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Takes we've been running people through the game. It's been taking about 20 minutes to learn, about an hour and a half-ish to play.
Not bad. That's
so
great.
Definitely a game you can break out after dinner and finish before bedtime.
That's wonderful.
Which is kind of what we were shooting for. We've got a really great response to it this show. Just
I'm sure.
I think the combination of kind of some worker placement mechanics plus controlling the locations and around makes the board feel really competitive and dynamic.
I just want the treasure.
On top
What's in the vault?
Yeah, and on top of the D&D theme, we've got a stack of dungeons here that you can send your followers in to explore. Again, a variety of cool illustrations of the different levels of the Undermountain, and all the different secrets therein that you can claim to lead your way towards the Vault of Dragons. And every time you go into a dungeon, there's slightly different results. And we've got a minute. We talked about the combat system is a different take
let's do a quick combat.
On combat, which is fun. So each of us has 3 different types of followers. We've got our stout dwarven fighters here with axe and shield.
All right.
we'll head over to the caravan court here. We've got our stabby robes, the ladies with 2 knives here.
That's really cool.
And our berobed staff-wielding wizards.
Definitely has a robe. Oh, yeah. Very cool.
So
they all do different combat?
They all roll different sized dice.
Oh, okay.
So for each class that you have in a combat, you're going to roll a different sized dice. So we'll each do that. And then you're going to pick which of those dice you'd like to be your attack strength. To be your attack dice. So
you probably want 11.
I probably want the 11.
I didn't roll that well. So.
Not that well. But one of the things that's interesting about the combat, because you're rolling multiple dice but only picking one, let's just fudge this.
I probably want to do 2.
Well, let's say you rolled a 4.
Okay.
Now 4 is not your highest number there, but because 4 is the highest number on a d4, you've just scored a critical hit.
Yeah.
So you might choose to select a lower number because you want to kill more of my followers.
Oh yeah,
so
totally.
that would let you roll an extra casualty dice.
Yes. Boom.
Killing one of my followers. So it's a fun system where there's a lot of back and forth. The more magic items and treasure you collect, them you can modify your dice further with bonuses and rerolls. And there's a lot of complexity in a combat system that's using just a few dice.
Well, that sounds great.
Depending on which, and similarly,
I love that. Even though it's a 4, it's still the best. That is so cool.
Yeah, no, it's a fun system.
That.
And so say if I only had a fighter in the fight, I would only roll 1d10 to your 3 different dice.
Oh yeah.
So the more, but I just got a critical.
Of
dice.
course.
So one fighter can still make a heroic stand against a gang of ne'er-do-wells.
Oh, but I got one too. So
your wizard's critical hit would do me in. So we're really excited about the game. It's a lot of fun to play. It's a fun universe to play in. All credit to Wizards of the Coast for making a really cool campaign.
That's really cool.
A really cool story. So yeah, in another month or 2, it should be hitting shelves.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Aaron. So September, October timeframe.
Let's say September.
September! Vault of Dragons. There we go.
All right. Thank you very much.